When I go into a comedy, I try and meet it on its own level. Being that its intent is to make you laugh, that level is on the lighthearted, humorous side. I also get super giddy when I see iconic comedic actresses I love, such as Anna Faris and Leslie Mann, being involved in this project, and star in it as well. So I went into this film with a lot of goodwill. Spa Weekend is about four lifelong friends who decide to go on a relaxing spa weekend to take the edge off of their chaotic lives. I lie a little, it was only three of the friends who planned this trip. The fourth wasn't initially invited because she is a wild goose who acts first, asks questions second. At the start of the picture, we see the four friends as teenagers. One has a massive anger issue, so bad that she will yell at someone just for bumping into her. Another is timid and always wants to please people. The third is headstrong but likable, and the fourth steals a car because she just feels like it. As the years progress, we see a montage of them remaining friends but drifting apart the crazier life gets. We catch up with the women, now middle-aged and living the same chaotic life we all do. Two of the women are divorced and three of them have kids. You'll have to forgive me if I missed a detail of that part because that involves some rude-ass people who kept talking in the theater, so I may have missed something in that sequence. Apologies if I did. Once we get to the spa place is when all of the chaos of the film ensues. The fourth friend shows up because Anna Faris's character is the timid one of the group and didn't want to be that person. The crazy friend is mostly the one who causes the most chaos on the island. The rival of the four is the one who runs this resort, so naturally with an archetype like her, we are going to get many instances of the wild lady doing something that makes the head of this place lose her mind. I didn't laugh at any of the sequences where something nuts was happening at the spa's expense. The thing with a comedy is all you can do is report whether or not you laughed. And this film is seriously lacking in comic energy or a drive to put the comedy over the top. Anna Faris is the funniest character in the film, and that's mostly due to her being so wonderfully able to be this innocent dope in most comic roles she plays. Her characters never understand the joke, and that's what makes her funny. Leslie Mann is good in this film too, but not really on a comedy level. She is an overworked lawyer with children, and she develops a thing for a yoga instructor on the island. One of the biggest smiles I got in the film was when these two are at a bar, and he gives her a hand massage that leads her to having an orgasm. But you notice I said smile and not laugh. All the humor in Spa Weekend feels forced and manufactured, not inspired and organic. The character Michelle Buteau plays is stuck in what I think is an awful subplot with her ex-husband. A sort of will they, won't they scenario that I think is poorly written and ends up leading to basically nothing. They address her anger issues with one line from her at the very end, but based on everything that happened in the preceding hours before that, how was she able to do what she said she did to work on her anger? It is so sloppily written. With the wild friend, every sequence she is involved with all felt insipid to me. When she breaks something here or steals something there, I could see the situations playing out before they even happen. And the directors decided to either hold the shot for too long to make it lose its would-be hilarity, or cut to another shot before the sequences have time to have a comic force to them. There's a section where they steal a golf cart, and there's some random chase with a police golf cart or some security type thing that I just rolled my eyes at. There's also a part where Anna Faris' character, who is an assistant to some jerk, keeps getting calls from her boss, and the wild friend tells the boss off. This is done for her to have some sort of self-actualization that her character is better than she's being treated, and all these things the wild friend does is supposed to lead to the three others realizing how good of a friend she is, but I didn't buy any of it. I could tell this film and I were not getting along when I started noticing continuity errors. About 30 minutes or so into the film, three of the ladies are sitting poolside, and Leslie Mann's legs are resting down, but a few seconds later her legs are up with her knees in the air. The flow of the scene didn't call for any body movement because not enough time had passed, so they just screwed that up. I normally don't mind stuff like that, but I notice it more prominently when I'm not enjoying a movie. So the plot of this picture is completely predictable, has way too much surface level pathos for characters that are far from three-dimensional, and very few laughs. Not even the charm and likability of Anna Faris and Leslie Mann can save this film. It has its audience. The three women who kept talking throughout it loved it, so some people may enjoy it, but I thought it was pretty bad. I guess it could work as a sort of escapist fantasy for middle-aged women, but this picture was written by two men, the same people who wrote The Hangover, in fact, and this did not feel like a women's movie to me. It felt like what men think a woman's comedy is. So I say skip this film, but if you want a boilerplate chick flick, I guess go nuts and have fun. I give Spa Weekend 1.5 stars. There are outtakes over the end credits, and they were funnier than anything in the film itself, which is never a good sign. If you're trying to leave people laughing on their way out of the theater with bloopers, chances are the filmmakers didn't have faith in this material either. And to the ladies who were in the theater who would not shut up despite ushers coming in multiple times asking you to, you three can piss up a rope. Not only did I see a movie that I thought was pretty bad, but I had it ruined by three people who would not shut the fuck up. So yeah, I just had a very bad time at the movies with this experience. Oh my god. Those three women, oh my god. Anyway, so that is my review. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this, please like and subscribe. Here's links to some other videos. Follow me on social media if you like. And until next time, I am Ghost.